check with? Test 1, 2, 3, stand by. Dayton versus Louisville. Mic check. Test 1, 2, 3. Dayton versus Louisville coming up. Stand by, folks. Test 1, 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Dayton versus Louisville. Stand by. The Dayton Flyers return to home ice after a long holiday break. Good evening, everyone, from Kettering Ice Arena, Kettering, Ohio. Kent Jacobs here for Dayton Flyers hockey. Tonight, the Flyers in Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League action against the Louisville Cardinals, who come to town as the two teams were scheduled to meet yesterday down in Louisville. But due to the bad weather, the snowstorm up here, the University of Dayton was closed and therefore did not allow its teams to travel. So that game was postponed. They're going to try to make it up at a later date. So the Flyers now just back on home ice after the long holiday break. Taking a look at the standings of the Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League. Right now, point-wise, in the North Division, the Michigan Wolverines lead the division with 23 points. The Dayton Flyers in the North are in 5th place with 3 points. In the South Division, Miami leads with 33 points. The Louisville Cardinals are 4th with 12 points. They're trying to run down the Kentucky Wildcats, who are just ahead of them in 3rd place with 16 points. The Dayton Flyers come into tonight's game. They are ranked in the American Collegiate Hockey Association, which are club hockey teams across the country. And the Tri-State League is a conference within the ACHA. The ACHA, pretty much the NCAA of club hockey. The Flyers are ranked 187th out of 268 teams in the region. The Louisville Cardinals come in at 20th in the region, 40th in the country. The Flyers are 141st in the region out of 187. I misspoke earlier. The Flyers 141st out of 187. The Cardinals come in at 40th ranked.
We lost a very important member of the University of Dayton community. Benny Tavella was a key member at the university, a dear friend.
They're having a tribute.
One who was loved by
everyone.
As we think about
I unfortunately did not catch the name
values that
of
the University of Dayton
the young man that they lost. But they're having a tribute right now at center ice.
Benny has never seen an obstacle in his life that he could not overcome. I still remember to this day when I met Ben's dad and his grandfather.
Young man's name is Ben. I'm sorry, we weren't given the name of the young man that they're paying tribute to.
The conditions that Ben had, and to this day I remember looking at him and saying, Benny belongs here, and this is the place for him to be. Benny lived out his time at the university being loved by all that he came in contact with. Ben was somebody who you often saw with many, many friends, and when people saw Benny around, your smile really lit up. As we looked at Ben, he was just a light to be seen. I'll never forget one of the first nights that Ben was on campus. I heard a bunch of commotion in the hallway, and the boys had come back onto the floor that we lived on, and they were mad that Ben had beat them back to the residence hall because his wheelchair was faster than the boys could run. When I think of Ben, I think of resilience. I think of a powerful presence, and I think of somebody who would not look to anything to let come in his way. Ben took life like everyone else and did not let anything come in front of his way. I'm really honored to have been touched by his life as well as many others, and really am happy to be able to have his family with us today, as every day we try to live our life like Benny. I've never taken off the bracelet that I received when Benny had passed that says live like Benny, because every day I want to be reminded that Ben got up every day and lived his life to the fullest, and I should do the same. I'm very happy to have with us this evening Ben's family, and really just want to be reminded of the presence that he has left in all of our lives while he was left with us, and especially the presence and power that he had at the university. At this time, we'd like to have the captains come out to have a puck drop.
Okay, the captains of each team are going to have a ceremonial drop of the puck. And again, we were listening to a tribute to a young man in the UD community that has passed away. And unfortunately, weren't given the name beforehand. But I wanted to step aside and at least try to see if our mic could catch some of the public address tribute, so that for posterity, for this YouTube webcast, that maybe you could hear some of the tribute over the public address here at Kettering Ice Arena. And some of the young man's name is Benny. I didn't catch his last name, but his family and some of the so we'll see. I might see after the second period if I can catch the name of who that was, so we can pass that along. So very kind of the Louisville players and on their blue line, standing out there waiting for the party of the young man who passed away to leave the ice. And now we are going to get ready for hockey.
It's up to you. You can if you want. That's show. No, that's fine. When you have to do that.
We are emanating from the Kettering Ice Arena, Kettering, Ohio. It's the University of Louisville Cardinals against the Dayton Flyers in Tri-State Collegiate Hockey League club hockey action. The starting goaltenders for today for the visiting Louisville Cardinals will be Cam Walsh. Cam with a record of 9-6, goals against of 3.23 goals a game, 903 save percentage. And for the Dayton Flyers in net at the other end is Jack Studnicka, a record of 1-6, a 542 goals against average, and an 865 save percentage. The visiting Louisville Cardinals in black uniforms, the Flyers in the white sweaters, red trunks. Officials for the game, Eric Schreiner, Steve James, Ernie DiMuccio. The puck is dropped and we're underway on a Saturday night at Kettering Ice Arena. Cardinals centering and they score right from the opening faceoff. A beautiful centering pass and a backhander, and immediately 1-0 on the tip for the Cardinals by Dylan Dinzik. So it looks like Dinzik from Carl, the centering pass. That's Dylan Carl, and immediately 1-0 Cardinals. Back for Louisville, Ramirez. In the Cardinal zone, back they come, moving left to right. The Cards in all black. Here's Carl. Dylan Carl. Shot right on, and the save by Studnicka, and Jack will hold on to it. We're playing 20-minute periods for college hockey. The Cards on the board immediately, and I'm surprised their road uniforms aren't cardinal red, but they are in all black with cardinal red and white trim. Flyers control the puck at center, shot in by DeLeo. Loose puck, left point, screen shot. It's tipped up high over the glass. The shot from the left point by Bobby Bradley. It was tipped off a stick high and up over the glass. We've got a pretty decent crowd. Sometimes on Saturday evenings we get a full house. I would say that the stands probably around 75% full on a chilly Saturday night. Cardinals in their own end behind the net. Picking up the play was Zaritsky. Can't clear it. Ramirez after it. He's run into the boards by the Flyers. Anthony Martin now back is Thiago Ramirez. Shot blocked on defense by one of the Flyer players. There's a tip in front. Puck loose, and now Studnicka is able to cover it up. Jack will hold on. Nice play by Thiago Ramirez to bring the puck in. He took a shot from the right point. It was tipped in front, but Studnicka is able to make the stop. Colton Ryan takes the draw for Louisville. Flyers in their own zone, trying to get it out. Zaritsky holds it in, shot up high and wide. Loose puck, left wall. It's tipped. Flyers trying to get it out, and it is tipped out by Bora to center ice. 1-0 Cards in the first period. We've played a minute and a half. Loose puck right in front of the Flyer net. It's cleared out to the left point and tipped to center. Fighting for it there for the Cardinals is Drew. Now to Morgan. Morgan, give and go. Ryan, shot, blocked, and here comes Bora of Dayton. Bora, rink wide pass off the stick all the way down the ice. It's tipped, so no icing. Cards pick it up. Hauser tried to clear. It's shot right back in behind the Louisville net. Now the Cards tie Morgan. Morgan runned into the boards along the near side. Puck centered right in front of the Cards net, but broken up by Kevin Millay. Now Millay will have to go back and get it. Now it's Dro. Millay leaves it for Dro. Dro clears it all the way down the ice. Icing waved off as the referee ruled it could have been played. Flyers trying to get some offensive zone time, but the puck is carried back by Williams of Louisville. Williams, he's checked into the corner boards. Puck loose behind the Flyer net. Centering pass, tipped right in front, and it bounds behind the Flyer cage. 16:40 to go in the first period. Louisville in all black, leading at 1-0. Loose puck in the corner of the Flyer zone near side. Long shot from the left point, high and wide by Williams of Louisville. Flyers change on the fly. Puck shot in behind the Louisville net. Played by the Cardinals, Zaritsky. Zaritsky check, loose puck right in the slot. Shot, and the save made by Louisville's Cam Walsh, and he'll hold on for the draw. 16:14 left in period number 1. Face off in the Cardinal zone to our left. Played by the Flyers' Bishop. There's a long shot high and wide from the right point by Trevor Barola of Dayton. Flyers trying to move in, centering pass, shot, and stick save. And now time called by the referee as the Louisville net comes loose. Flyers will make a line change with the stoppage of play. Sully Clark comes on along with Bradley, DeLeo, Barola, and Martine. Shot from the face-off, stick save. It's parried off to the corner by Walsh. For the Cardinals, Zaritsky trying to move it out. He flips down the ice. Chasing after it is Carl. Carl and Barola, two number 4s. Barola beats him to it. Barola for Dayton, then checked from behind. Cards hold it in. It's wrapped behind the Flyer net. After it, Carl in the corner. Carl checked. Loose puck. Bradley chops it ahead for Barola. Barola, right wing pass to center. A big check. Here come the Cards back. Shot, save, and covering up is Jack Stednicka as Louisville taking the puck away, and they get a shot on net. 15:12 to go in the first period. Louisville a goal on their first shot of the game from Dylan Dinzik, his 13th goal of the season, incidentally. Assist to Dylan Carl, his 19th assist of the year. Flyers control it. Now at center ice, Aiden Ward. Ward checked, bumped off the puck, then gets it back. Then ridden into the boards by Louisville's Chicalise. Cards shot to center, intercepted by the Flyers' Derek Olson. Now the Cards get it back at center ice. Here comes Holmes. Holmes lost the handle. Touch pass at center for the the Flyers. Aiden Ward shot and a save by Cam Walsh. Rebound into the corner. 14:20 to play in the opening period. 1-0 Louisville. Long pass at center. Bounces off behind the Flyer net. Icing was waved off. Again, the referees ruled it could have been played. Here's Morgan for Louisville. Morgan. He's checked. Loose puck gap. Back comes Dayton. Trageser. Nick Trageser is bumped off the puck. Cards recover. And then the puck is stripped away for the Flyers by Lapari. Nick Lapari. Lost it. Loose puck along the near wing boards and shot to center ice. Flyers control. Bradley at center. Long shot from center is wide by Barola of Dayton. Cards send it back to center ice, but back come the Flyers. Taking the puck away, Liam McClemens. McClemens on right wing to the point for Barola. Back for Bridges. Trying to center the puck. Now it's back to Barola on the right wing. Barola, long shot wide. Loose puck. Cards pick it up. Louisville leading it 1-0. Long shot from center. A save made by Jack Studnicka. Action continues. 12:45 to go in period number 1. Louisville in all black leading it 1-0. Trevor Barola trying to move it out. Tips the puck to center ice for the Flyers. Bridges over for a shot. Blocked on defense by Zaritsky of Louisville. Non-stop action. Flyers. Olsen at center. Now it's shot back in offside. The Flyers have to escape the attacking zone. Now it's shot back in by Drew. Loose puck right in front. Now centering pass broken up by the Flyers. Drew, shot blocked to center ice. Drew spelled D-R-E-U-X. And there's a whistle. Whistle on the play, offside. Clock is stopped with 11:47 to go, first period. Face-off will be on the near dot, just outside the Dayton zone. Dylan Dinzik. Now they're going to move the face-off into the Dayton zone. So that may not have been an offside. Maybe the puck was hit with a hand or with a high stick. Loose puck squirts to the behind the Dayton net to our right. Here come the Flyers. There's a big check by Costa on the Flyers' Aiden Ward. Cards dump it back in. Puck loose along the near wing boards and shot down the ice. It's on goal. That's a shot on net from the other end. Having to stop it is Cam Walsh. He'll hold on and cover it up for a face-off. We mentioned that the standings in the region, University of Mary, not Maryland, Mary, is number 1 in the region. From the draw, back come the Cardinals the other way. Stick handling through, and trying to get a shot away was Burkhart, but he's checked, and back comes Dayton. Flyers, Musel, lost it. Cards carry out. There's a long pass ahead, intended for Chickalise, but broken up. Cards trying to make a play. The puck is lost behind the net. Now here's Burkhart. Burkhart trying to center. Shot, pad save. Rebound again right on, and down in the butterfly stance for the Flyers is netminder Jack Studnicka. He makes a couple of saves there, and he'll hold on for a face-off. We have some colorful comments from the crowd intended for, I think, some of the visiting Louisville players. Always a colorful crowd, and you have some college students involved. Here come the Cards, trying to wrap around was Chickalise. He's unable to get it on net. Flyers get it out of the zone. Zaritsky dumps right back in. After it, Barola of Dayton. Trevor Barola, pass at center ice. Picked up there by McClemens, Liam McClemens. He's tied up. Cards get it back. Puck flipped up high, back into the Dayton line. Flyers get it out. Picking it up is Carl Drew, and it's flipped up over the glass, and that'll be a face-off. It's going to be over on the far side dot, just outside the Dayton zone. Clock stop, 10:14 to go in the period. Cards scored immediately inside the first 15 or 20 seconds of the game. A nice setup by Carl for Dinzik, and Dylan Dinzik, spelled D-I-N-Z-I-K. He put it in behind Studnicka. Flyers have been able to keep the Cards off the board since. So that's where we're at, 1-0. Here come the Cards. Nice move by Ryan, Colton Ryan. Cuts in behind the Flyer net, then he's bumped off the puck. Puck shot down back to the Cardinal zone. Tiago Ramirez picks it up. He shoots to center, and then it's dumped in the Flyer zone and then emptied right back out. After it for the Cards was Jake Shredders. Long shot by the Flyers is wide of the Cardinal net from center ice. 9:15 to go in the period. Flyers have not been able to generate any offense in this period, but they have tightened up their defense after that initial shot went in. Puck tied up in the far corner of the Dayton zone. Here come the Flyers. Picking it up, Aiden Ward. Ward dumps it in behind the Cardinal net. Picked up there by Kevin Millet. Millet spelled M-I-L-L-E-A. Loose puck shot back into the Dayton zone. That'll be an icing violation against the visiting Louisville Cardinals. Cards coached by Brian Graham. The Flyers are coached by Tony Morris. Assistant coaches Chris Sands, Brandon Moravec, and Chad Morris. Again, the Flyers coming in at 3-13-1. The Cardinals 17-9-0. Two of the Cardinal wins this season have come by way of a shootout. Puck flipped up over the glass, and again, we'll have a face-off deep in the Cardinal zone to the left of Cam Walsh. New line for the Cardinals coming on. It's Costa, Carl, Dinzik, and Dro, and Dinzik. 8.5 to go in the period. Here come the Cardinals. Picking it up is Costa. Costa in the corner, trying to center it. Flyers protecting the slot area in front of the net well. There's a long shot from the left point that's blocked wide. Cards looking to make a play from the corner. Cobb, shot, save, and Stednicka is able to cover it up. And there will be another face-off, so play's tightened up. The Flyers, again, on defense are playing very well against the high-powered Cardinals. You could see them stacked up in front of the net, on defense. There's a shot, stick save, Stednicka. Puck shot to the near side wall. Flyers trying to get it out of their own zone. Zaritsky intercepts at center. Flyers trying to strip it back. There was Kruger. Kyle Kruger dumped it in. Then heads off in the line change. Down back come the Cardinals. Here's Carl. Dylan Carl dumps it in. Chases it down. Dylan Carl. Poke checked away by one of the diving Flyer players. Cards hold it in. Drove. Shot. Save. And the rebound kicks out to the left point. Williams shot. Blocked wide. Barola for Dayton. Wraps it around to the near side for Bradley. Back for Barola. Barola gets it out of the defending zone. Flyers trying to come back. There's Ricky Bridges. Shoots it in. Cards trying to come back. We're down to 6:40 to go in the first period. Puck stolen away by Holmes of Louisville. Holmes. He's being checked by Bradley into the corner boards in the Dayton zone. Loose puck. Ramirez chips it ahead. Trying to move in for a shot. Right on, and a save by Stednicka. That was Zach Burkhart who put the puck on net. 1-0, the Louisville Cardinals. Cardinals again in all black. The Flyers in their new white sweaters they got earlier in the season with red trunks. Derek Olson takes the draw. Shot loose right in front of the net. There's another shot on goal, and the puck is caught. That shot by Piatti of Louisville. Brett Piatti. And the puck is caught in the big mitt of Jack Stednicka. Now Piatti takes the face-off for Louisville. And it's on goal right from the draw. And the save made by Stednicka, and Jack will again hand it off to the official. Face off left wing circle. Dayton zone. Flyers win the draw. Loose puck wrapped around to the right wing boards. Flyers trying to get it out of their end. Here they come. For the Flyers. Here comes Derek Olson. Olson stops in the corner. There he's checked. Olson gets it back. Turns. Olson spins in the corner, drops it off. Flyers looking to make a play. Centering pass, shot, save, rebound, they score! On a rebound! And the Flyers tie the game at 1. And for the Flyers, the goal scorer is Anthony Martin, and for Martin, that's goal number 10 of the season. Martin spelled M-A-R-T-I-N-E. Olson is one of the assists on that play. So Martin from Olson with just 5.5 to go in the period. We're tied at 1. That can get the Flyers going. Certainly got the crowd charged up. Cards trying to strike back. Turning, shot, in front, puck loose, and the Flyers come away with it. But stripped away before he gets out of the zone by the Cardinals' Parker Gee. Now Malay checked along the far wing boards. Flyers come back. For Dayton, Aiden Ward. Ward for Bora. Shot, save by Walsh. Loose puck, Ward after it for the Flyers. But the Cards come back. Here's Carl, but we've got an injured Cardinal player who's down on the ice. But he's being waved to the penalty box, as are one of the Flyer players. So something happened. That looks like Kevin Millay, but one of the Flyers went in also. Did you see the number of the Dayton player? 14? Okay. So it looks like for the Flyers, it's Charlie Huscroft in the box, and I think Kevin Millay for Louisville. Now the officials today, Eric Schreiner, Steve James, Ernie DiMuccio, they're discussing with alternate Cardinal captain Brett Piatti what happened. I don't know what happened. I was watching the puck that was headed toward the Dayton side, and one of the Cardinal players was down on the ice. So I don't know what happened. Yeah, it was Millay, number 2, Milea. But I don't know what the penalties were for. So right now, folks, I don't know what the penalties were. You know what the penalties were? Do you know what the penalties were?
I think ours was unsportsmanlike.
Okay. You know what Dayton's was?
I don't.
Yeah.
I probably just roughing or something.
I'm checking with the Louisville film crew here, and we thought the Louisville penalty was for unsportsmanlike, and the Dayton penalty was for roughing. We think that's what the penalties were. Back come the Cards as the teams are at 4-on-4, but I think the Dayton penalty is a 5-minute major for unsportsmanlike, I think. Here is Zaritsky for Louisville, looking to center it. He drops it off for Burkhart, who shot it in front, but the Flyers come back with it. Trevor Barola, nice move around Zaritsky. Barola looking to center, and it deflects up off a stick to the far boards. Back come the Cards the other way, left to right. Picking it up there is Burkhart. Burkhart, left wing circle. Burkhart drops it off. Carl tips in front, centering pass for Zaritsky. He couldn't control it. Zaritsky behind the net being checked. Puck held in left point. Carl moving in. Carl shot, and that's wide of the far post of the Dayton goal. Zaritsky holds it in. Shot behind the net for Carl. He lost it to Olsen of Dayton. Wraps it around. Flyers trying to get it out of their own zone, and they do. Here's Costa for Louisville taking it back. He gets around Olsen, tries to shoot, and he powders one wide off the end boards. Loose puck picked up for the Cardinals by Costa, Cam Costa. Being checked by the Flyers' Olsen. Now gets it back, moving it in, but it's intercepted by Martin of Dayton. Martin got it out of the zone. Cards come back though with it. Costa, he wraps it around to center ice. Cards have to get out of the attacking zone. Carl for Costa. Costa works around a check by Olsen, then gets hip checked off the puck. 2.5 to go in the period. Shot. Saved by Stednicka. Now for 2.5 minutes, the Cards on a power play. Dylan Carl. Over for Piatti. Shot. And that's off a stick up over the glass, and we'll have a face-off. We're down to 2:13 left in the period, 2:25 left in the Dayton penalty to Huscroft. So 12 seconds of the Dayton penalty will seep into the second period. Ryan takes the face-off for Louisville. Flyers win the draw, though. That was Will Musel on the face-off. Now a shot at the other end by the Flyers. Briggs, and that's on goal. The save was made by the Cardinals' Cam Walsh. Cam Walsh coming in with a 9-6 record on the season. Face off in the Louisville zone. It's taken by Drew, I'm sorry. Drew moves it over for Ryan. Ryan into the Dayton zone. Ryan behind the Flyer net. Ryan over for Drew. Drew for Zaritsky, back to Drew. To Zaritsky, right point. Shot, save, rebound. Flyers trying to get it out of there. It's held in at the left point by Drew. Drew looking to take a shot. Stick save. Turned aside by Jack Studnicka. Now here's Drew again at the right point. Shot blocked in front by the Flyer defense. 1:15 left in the period. 1-1 the score. Cards. Carl Drew. Drew. Left point. Zaritsky shot, pad save, rebound loose, and the Flyers get it out of there. Jack Studnicka has played very well in this first period. We're under a minute to go in the frame. Cardinals scored on their first shot of the game, and they've been shut down ever since. Flyers at center. Kevin Bishop dumps it in the Louisville zone to our left. Cards still on a power play. Trevor Barola tried to poke the puck away for Dayton, but it's shoveled to center by Jacob Chikalis. Back come the Cards, left to right. There's Burkhart. Burkhart trying to center, but it's intercepted. Flyers tip to center. 10 seconds left in the period. Puck tied up along the far boards. Crowd is getting after the players along the boards at the center red line. 2 seconds left. And Costa does not shoot the puck, and therefore the Cards don't get a scoring chance before the end of the period. Exciting first period at the Kettering Ice Arena. After one, the Louisville Cardinals and the Dayton Flyers tied one apiece. Again, my name is Kent Jacobs. We appreciate you joining us. Again, the Cardinals opened up the scoring with Dylan Dinzik, his 13th of the season, assisted by Dylan Carl, and then the Flyers late in the period. It was Anthony Martin. Anthony Martin was assisted by Trevor Barola. They are going to resurface the ice. I'm accustomed to the high school games that I do where they only resurface the ice after the second period. We're going to try to get our chat line open to see if anybody has any comments, or you want to say hello, or you want to have a shout out to any of the individual players. And that will be on your YouTube screen. What's that?
It's just Jeff thanking you.
Oh, who's that?
That's Jeff.
Jeff?
Yeah,
Oh.
Jeff.
Okay, says thanks for getting the Flyers on the air. And so our engineer today is Cherie Champagne. She got us on the air She got us expertly on the air, and she did it right at the nick of time. And did she do that on purpose? I don't know.
We have a present for you.
What?
This is a present for you from the Champagne tribe East, from Red and his wife.
Oh, thank you very much, pens.
From last game when you lost every pin.
Yes.
She said to bring you some pins.
Oh, thank you. And that was from who?
Kate and Red.
Kate and
Red.
Rex.
Red. Like Rhett Butler.
Oh, Rhett.
That's
Kate
his
and Rhett.
brother
Oh, okay.
and his wife.
Oh, okay. So Kate and Rhett Champagne, thank you, you guys, for some pens. The last Beaver Creek High School game I did last weekend, I kept losing my pen. I didn't have a desk. I was trying to work on from my lap, and so they gave me a group of about a half a dozen pens that I can have in case I keep dropping them. So thank you to Rhett, Champagne, and the whole Champagne crowd. And Dayton Flyer fans, your viewers aren't familiar with the Champagnes from down in Louisville, Cajun country. That Champagne is spelled like champagne, Champagne, and Cherie is our videographer engineer today, and guest videographer is Winona Champagne. They have a son that plays for the Beaver Creek High School Beavers, and so they're engineering the webcast today, and we certainly appreciate them doing that, volunteering their time to come up here on behalf of the Dayton Flyers and their players to get us on the air, as our regular videographer Jeff DeFord is out today, and so we appreciate Cherie and Winona taking time on a Saturday afternoon to get us on the air, because I certainly can't, because the only thing I know how to do with computers is turn the darn things on, and that's about it. So they got us on the air this afternoon, and we appreciate it. Well, they're resurfacing the ice. We've got some fans. I don't know if we've got some folks in their pajamas over there, or just sweatpants. Do we have some pajamas over there, or are they sweatpants? I can't tell. Sweats or pajamas?
I don't know what that is. A costume, maybe?
Maybe so. But your college kids, it's hard to tell.
You're right.
Hard to tell. I don't know if Cherie knows it, but a couple of years ago, when I was doing a game here for UD for DATV, the cable access TV channel in Dayton, some of the guys, college kids that were sitting in the bleachers over here to the right of the Dayton bench, threw food out on the ice.
Oh, no.
It turned out to be frozen shrimp and also a slab of ribs. And it's like, that's expensive to throw away.
Those are rich kids.
And of course the boys got tossed. I don't know if they had been imbibing and beverages before they got here, but why do you stop at the grocery store to pick up shrimp and ribs before the game and bring them in and decide you're going to toss them out on the ice? I don't know. That's college kids for you, so you never know what to expect at some of these Flyer games. But over the public address, and I thought they would, since they gave the tribute to the one player, and I should have tried to ask and find out who he was. I might try after the second period. But since they had public address for that tribute, I thought that they would for the game, but they have not been announcing goals or penalties over the PA, so we're not sure what those penalties were. We think that one was a roughing minor on Louisville and an unsportsmanlike major on Dayton, Charlie Huscroft and Kevin Millay of Louisville. That's who we think the penalties were on. We certainly appreciate everybody's join us. Again, our chat line is open if you're on the YouTube and you want to say hello to somebody or say where you're watching from, what city and state, or if you have a shout out to an individual player saying, hey, go so-and-so, then go ahead and send us a message and we'll try to get it on. What's that? What's that screen? What's that?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Checking to make sure I did something. Deb is trying to teach me how to make it better.
Oh. Folks, and I forgot to mention, and I should have mentioned it at the beginning of our webcast, but if it looks like dark, if it looks like twilight at Kettering Ice Arena, it's because we have a number of lights, the big overhead bulbs. I counted 9 of them. You might be able to see.
I did lighten it up a bit on here.
You were able to?
So it was a little bit better than it was originally.
Oh, okay. Talking to Cherie, and she says she did lighten it up a little bit, but if you're having a hard time seeing, it's because they've got, I counted 9 bulbs out on the roof here, the ceiling, I should say, at Kettering Ice Arena. So that's why it's dark. Last time we were here, it wasn't like this. I checked with the rink staff before the game started saying, hey, did somebody just forget to turn one bank of lights on? And they said, no, all the switches are flipped correctly, and they just have all these bulbs out, and they better get those changed. They have to, I think, wait for the city to come in and change those. Of course, they have to go on those big lifts to go up and change those great big bulbs. So if you're saying, why is it so dark? It looks like twilight. And that's why. And unfortunately, 5 of the bulbs that are out are right between the blue lines at center ice. So that's why right at center it looks even darker than the 2 zones on left to right. Is because all those bulbs are out overhead. So that's what they're dealing with today, and it's a good thing. If they lost a few more of those things, it would be hard to play. But so hopefully next time we're here against Ohio State in a couple of weeks, they will have those bulbs changed, and it'll be nice and bright over the rink here. Flyers back out on the ice. Again, they are coming in at 3 wins, 13 losses, 1 tie. Louisville at 17 wins, 9 losses, and no ties. They have 2 shootout wins. Flyers back out. We're waiting on the Cardinals to come back out on the ice. Opening the period for Dayton, we've got Bradley, and unfortunately the Flyers don't have sleeve numbers, so it's kind of hard to tell unless they turn their back to me. I can't see the numbers. But Bradley and Barola on the points, and we've got Lapari and Musel up front. The Flyers 1 short, of course, because of their power play. The Cardinals on a power play for 12 more seconds. Jack Stednick in the crease to our left. Cam Walsh, the goalkeeper for Louisville, to our right. Now this second period. Cardinals in all black. Flyers in the white sweaters with red trunks. Flyers kill off the major penalty. Neither team scores on that power play. Cards a shot, pad save, Studnicka. Rebound, kicks free. Long shot from the left point by Dro of Louisville. Puck centered, and a shot from the slot wide. Turning, shooting, Carl. Stick save, Studnicka. Loose puck. Trying to strip it away right in front. Shot! And Studnicka the save as he's able to stuff the Cardinal shooter. That was Dylan Carl. Carl, a couple of chances on that sequence, and he a long shot, and that's deflected wide. Loose puck flipped back to center. After it for the Flyers is Bora. Bora shot, and it tips up high and over the glass. So Kevin Bora, a scoring chance for Dayton. And it's been Dylan Dinzik for Louisville. And Anthony Martine for Dayton are the two goal scorers. Flyers, Bora shoots back in the Cardinal zone. Again, we're playing 20-minute periods. There was a big hit by the Flyers, Yasenak, on one of the Cardinal players up against the end boards. Flyers dump back in. That was shot back down the ice, and that goes all the way down past the goal line, and that'll be an icing violation against the Cardinals. 18:21 left in the second period. Flyers out of the playoff picture in the Tri-State Collegiate League. The Louisville Cardinals trying to catch the Kentucky Wildcats for the third place spot in the North Division. From the face-off, good defense by the Flyers as it's shot back in by Lapari. Cards trying to shoot it out. Flyers deflected in. That was Anthony Martine. Martine for Sully Clark. Clark lost it, held in at the point, and a whistle as the shot was made by Kyle Kruger, and we have an interference minor against the Flyers. I think it was Anthony Martine. So I think the number was Anthony Martine going in on an interference minor. Cardinals have their second power play chance of the game. They're 0 for 1. Cardinals scored on their first shot of the game. Chickalise shoots it in the corner. Now behind the net, now back to the right wing. Here's Dylan Carl. Carl leaves it for Chickalise. And now on the right wing, now back to Carl. One-timer, shot blocked in front and cleared away. Cam Walsh will leave it for Dylan Carl as the Flyers change on the fly. Back come the Cards the other way on a power play chance. Puck centered in front, and it's broken up into the corner. Behind the net, shot, one-timer, they score! Cam Costa. Power play goal for the Cardinals, and they lead it now 2-1. And for young Mr. Cam Costa, that is goal number 15 of the season. So a power play goal, and it's 2-1 in favor of the Cardinals. Now both teams at full strength. Now there's a delay. Trevor Barola for the Flyers. Dumps it in behind the Cardinal net. Playing it there for Louisville is Parker Gee. Gee shoots to center. Back on a breakaway. Here come the Cards. And Studnicka, nice save on a breakout by the Cardinals' Ty Morgan. Ty Morgan, he was able to beat the defense down the ice and had a semi-breakaway. And then the net came loose, and then we'll have a face-off in the Dayton zone. Oh. From the draw, loose puck is shot to center by the Flyers. Back for the Cards, flipping it in is Piatti. Racing after it is Shredders of Louisville, but Barola comes away with it for Dayton. Barola up ahead. Flyers dump it in. There's McClemens. Now puck shot all along the right wing boards. Flyers after it. Shot behind the net now. Taking it away for the Cardinals is Piatti. Piatti behind the net starts out. Shot to center ice. Coming away for the Cards. A shot. And it's off a stick high and wide. That again was Morgan of Louisville. He's had a couple of good chances. Now for the Flyers, being checked to the ice was Sully Clark, and there's a whistle, and I think there's going to be a penalty. Heading to the box for Louisville will be Holt Schwarm on a tripping minor. So Holt Schwarm, S-C-H-A-R-M, number 15, goes off on a tripping minor. So the Flyers have a power play chance. They need to put one in here to tie this game. They're down 2-1. Going to be Sully Clark taking the face-off for Dayton. From the draw, Lapari. Back for Ward, Aiden Ward. Left wing pass. Shot backhander is wide by the Flyers' Bishop. Now a shot again, pad save for Cam Walsh. Rebound to the corner. Several players fighting for it along the right wing boards. Now the Flyers hold it in. Out pass for Ward. Shot in front, and it flips up over the glass, and we'll have a face-off. Flyers some good passing on that sequence on this power play. A minute and a half to go in the Dayton power play. 15:23 left in the second period. Flyers in the white sweaters, red trunks, trailing it 2-1. From the draw, moving in, fires a shot! And it's tipped wide. Now back at the left point is DeLeo, Spencer DeLeo, trying to work around and check into the corner. DeLeo wraps around to the far corner. DeLeo lost his footing, keeps the puck. DeLeo looking to make a play, still has it. DeLeo trying to fight with the Cardinals. Zaritsky for it. Puck still now fought for, now shoveled down the ice by the Cardinals. It's going to be on goal. It's played by Studnicka back to center ice for Bora. Bora trying to come away with it. Bora fights off a check. Flyers still have it. Shot, pad save. Rebound still loose in front. Barola holds it in. Shoots behind the net there for teammate Briggs. Briggs for Bora. Bora looking to make a play. Ward had it momentarily. Now it's shot to the line, held in by Barola. One-timer, blast, save, rebound, still loose, and Walsh has it. Holy mackerel. Flyers almost tying it there, but Cam Walsh stands tall. He stands tall flat on the ice, keeping the puck out. Great play by Cam Walsh, the netminder of Louisville, and a nice attack on the net by the Flyers as they nearly tie the game. Clock stopped, 21 seconds left in the Dayton power play. 14 minutes, 14 seconds left in the period. Aiden Ward for Dayton. Big face-off, Flyers win it. Bora shot block. Puck still loose in the slot, and it's cleared away by the Cards. Stednicka will leave it there for teammate Palacios. Loose puck, back come the Flyers the other way. Here's Olsen, Derek Olsen, looking to make a play. Centers! It's no one there, but it's held in at the left point. Flyers dump it in, right wing side, and now it comes out to center, and the penalty's killed off. Flyers don't score on that power play. Now back comes off this. There's a shot, and they score! Jacob Chicalise came in on the fly. Takes the puck at center, races into the Dayton zone, and a quick wrist shot up over the shoulder of the Flyer goaltender, Stednicka, and it's a 3-1 game. So for Chicalise, that is his 4th goal of the season. Jacob Chicalise. Here come the Flyers, a shot, and that's swatted aside by Cam Walsh. Flyers need to score now, down 3-1. Picking it up at the left point was Kruger. Kruger lost it. Back come the Cards the other way. Losing the puck in front, and a save by Stednicka on the Cardinals' Burkhart. That was Zach Burkhart who made a nice play to move in. And he's robbed by Stednicka. Flyers control, centering pass right in front, broken up by the Cards. Shot again, stick save by Walsh. That shot off the stick of Sully Clark. Now here's Ryan of Louisville. He's checked. Loose puck. He gets it right back. Ryan checked along the boards. Now for the Flyers, McClemens lost it. It's shot to center. Here's Dro of Louisville. Dro rink wide pass. Shot off a stick into the corner. Shot on goal. Saved by Stednicka. Dro trying to hold it in, but the Flyers regain possession. Shot to center. We've got 12 minutes left in the second period. The Cards in black lead at 3-1. Trying to add on. Shot, save, rebound! Save Stednicka! On the rebound, 2 big saves by Jack Stednicka, but back come the Cards again. Drop pass centered, and it's off a stick. Cards not quite able to hook up. Back comes Bishop of Dayton. Bishop centers, and it's too far in front of teammate Briggs. Loose puck, Flyers hold it in. Trevor Barola behind the net, centering but fanning on a shot was one of the Flyers. There's a shot from the center point. That's deflected wide off the stick of Liam McClemens. And the Cards get the puck out. Fans along the far side exhorting the Flyers, trying to get back on the board, trailing at 3-1. Along the far side, Zaritsky of Louisville. He's tied up. Puck comes loose. Flyers unable to tip it in, and the Cards knock it in behind the Flyer net. 10:40 to go in the second period. There's a shot on goal, turned aside by Studnicka. Cards trying to hold it in. There's a shot wide from the right wing. Rebound off the end boards all the way to center ice. Back come the Cardinals the other way. Piatti moving in. Shot! Just wide of the far post. Puck held in for Louisville by Ramirez. Wrapped it around for Hauser. Hauser knocks it behind the net. Flyers intercept there. Will Musil. Will Musil for Dayton. Drops it into the corner. Cards trying to steal it. Puck shot right in front. Carl's after it, but Studnicka is able to cover the puck. Those dangerous giveaways in your own zone that almost cost the Flyers as Dylan Carl was looking to stuff the puck in after that takeaway behind the net, but Jack Studnicka, who's played very well. Studnicka spelled Studnicka. There's a shot off of a skate boot wide off the stick of Dinzik of Louisville. Now for Louisville, Dylan Carl back in the Dayton zone. He drops it off. Now back to Carl. Centers. Off a stick. Carl gets it. Drops it behind the net. Cards looking to add to a 3-1 lead. There's a shot from the right point. Save. Rebound. Squirts just wide. It slips through the top of the crease. That shot was by Dylan Carl from the right point. Flyers need to get the puck out of their own zone. There's a giveaway right in front. And not quite able to pick that puck up for Louisville was Matson. Now back come the Flyers the other way. Derek Olsen drops it behind the net, but the Cards intercept and back they come. Racing right to left over the line. Shot blocked. That was Ramirez who raced in. Cards still have it. Here's Ramirez again, left wing. Drops it into the corner. Now Tiago Ramirez, shot, blocked. Flyers can't get it out of their own zone. Loose puck picked up by Michael Holmes of Louisville. Holmes, he's being checked by the Flyers. Tragesser. 8.5 to go in the period. 3-1 Cards there in the all-black uniforms. Puck centered again. It's taken there. Shot in front. Ramirez trying to pick it up. It's stripped away. Loose puck, Ryan. Ryan checked. Long shot wide. Here's a shot again by Brett Piatti of Louisville. Cards trying to put some heavy pressure on the Dayton net. Centering pass again, and they score! Right at 8 minutes left in the period, the Cards take a 4-1 lead, and the goal scorer is number 12, and that is Burkhart, Zach Burkhart. And for Burkhart, that's his 8th goal of the season. And Louisville now takes a commanding 4-1 lead. Flyers have to reassert themselves on offense. They just let the Cardinals hold the puck in the attacking zone way too long. There's way too much pressure on the Dayton net. The Flyers actually have played some nice defense in this game, but they've kind of let down in this portion of the second period. Here's Schroeder's a shot right on. Pad save, Studnicka. The Cards, Ryan, Colton Ryan drops it back to the point. Now it's tipped back into the near corner. Picking up there for Louisville is Ty Morgan. Morgan tied up in the circle. Dro holds it in for Louisville. Dro leaves it for Morgan. Ty Morgan left it for Ryan. Colton Ryan, he's checked. And Trevor Barola clears the zone for Dayton. Cardinals flip it in offside, and it's off the ceiling, and that'll result in a stoppage of play. Clock stops, 7:12 to go, second period. been Martine for Dayton. And Dinzik, Costa, and Chickalese and Burkhart, the goal scorers for Louisville. Cards dump it in. After it for Dayton, Bradley. Bobby Bradley being shadowed there by Holmes. Bradley trying to get it out. Then the Flyers spending way too much time in the defending zone. They need to try to get things out against these stubborn birds. Puck cleared out. The Cardinals shoot back in offside, delayed offside. The Cards had to get out of the zone. Flyers flip it out. Pass to center ice for Liam McClemens. McClemens shot. And it's off the mitt of goaltender Cam Walsh of Louisville. Flyers retain possession. Puck shot back for Bradley. The point he partially fans on a shot, and back comes Louisville. Back the other way. There is a shot, and it's wide. That was Schwarm, the shot. And Studnicka may have gotten a stick on that shot. Cards a long shot, pad save, rebound, Carl! And it's a save by Studnicka. He robs Dylan Carl on the rebound. Another big save for Studnicka to keep the Flyers in the game. Icing waved off. The Cardinals regain the possession of the puck in their own zone. Zaritsky up for Carl at center. Carl over the Dayton line. Dylan Carl cutting in, drop pass, centering, pad save, Studnicka, and he's able to cover it. Flyers change on the stoppage. Aiden Ward back on the ice along with John Yaznak and Kevin Bora. Coming on the ice for Dayton is Ricky Phillips. .5:21 left in the period. Flyers down 4-1. Puck shot behind the net. Wrap it around is Ward. Aiden Ward, pass off of his stick. Flyers control at center. There's Kevin Bora. Pass for Ward too far ahead of him down the ice into the behind the net in the Louisville zone. Cardinals looking to come out. Here comes Cam Costa. Slick move around Bora. Drop pass, now return pass, shot. And Studnicka the save. Holy cow, that was another great play by the Cardinals. I thought that shot might have gone in, but it's a save by Studnicka. He trapped it in his pads. Boy, what a nifty play by the Cards. Cam Costa a moment ago to slip around Kevin Bora at center ice. Now another stoppage or another face-off with 4:42 to play in the period. For Louisville, it's Michael Holmes taking the draw against the Flyers. Sully Clark. Sully wins the draw. Puck caught to center ice. Miller will dump back in for Louisville. Back to get it for Dayton is Derek Olson. Pass shot to center ice. Cards regain possession. Flyers need to try to get some time in the attacking zone. The Cardinals been very stingy with the puck. Hauser dumps it in for Louisville. Back for Dayton is Kruger. Kruger for Olson. Olson to center ice for Trageser. Nick Trageser for Ward. And the shot is blocked. In fact, that was not Ward, it was Olson on the shot that was blocked. Cards shoot to the center red line. Flyers circle back. Puck carried in for Dayton by Anthony Martine. Martine, the goal scorer so far for Dayton. Scored late in the first period that at the time tied the game at 1. Off the bench comes Ryan, and he was looking to break out, but instead there's a whistle. Colton Ryan. He may have come on the ice too soon. Let's see if there's a penalty. One of the officials is at the Louisville bench speaking with Coach Brian Graham. And there might be there are too many men on the ice, maybe, I don't know. And see, they're not announcing the penalties or the goals. It looks like going into the penalty box for Louisville will be number 18, Dylan Dinzik, number 18 on the penalty. I think it might be too many men on the ice. I don't know, but the whistle came right as Colton Ryan came on the ice trying to get a penalty. It's a 2-minute minor, and there's a tip, no goal. And the crowd will voice their displeasure as Nick Lipari shot the puck in the Cardinal net, but there was a whistle. Hold on, the officials are trying to get control as the crowd is not happy that the whistle was blown. I don't know why the whistle was blown on that. At any rate, no goal, so it's still 4-1. Flyers on a power play. They need to make it happen here to get back in the game. Down by 3 goals. Flyers have to circle back as the puck came back in the center ice. Now chased down by Ty Morgan of Louisville. He's harassed there by Aiden Ward. Ward trying to take the puck away, as our fellow Flyers Kevin Bishop. Bishop comes away with it. Bishop pass ahead to center ice, intercepted by Dro. Dro chops it ahead. Loose puck squirts back in the Dayton zone. Back for the Flyers, ridden into the boards. There is Clark. Clark back on his feet. He's checked behind the net. Cards trying to steal the puck short-handed, but the Flyers come back with it. Flyers on a power play, but a whistle, we've got a penalty. And I think it's going to be on Dayton. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for a minute. That is did you get the number? I didn't get the number. So an unknown Flyer, I didn't get his number. Again, they don't have numbers on their sleeves. So when they are facing us, we couldn't see the number of the player who went in the box. I have to get them to get numbers on their sleeves next year. At any rate, we're 4-on-4 for 59 seconds. Then the Cards will have a power play. From the draw in the Dayton zone. Cards have it. Piatti has it stripped away by the Flyers. Anthony Martin. Martin shovels it in. Behind the Cardinal net. Playing it there, Dinzik of Louisville. Dinzik's checked. Stealing the puck and getting a shot was Martin. It's stick save for Walsh. Loose puck along the near wing boards. We're 4-on-4 for 25 seconds. Here come the Cards. They've caught the Flyers on a line change. They dump it in. The Cardinals slow to react to that. They had the Flyers short-handed there for a moment. Miller shoots it in front. Now a pass to the right wing shot. Save. And the puck pops in and out of the mitt of Stednicka, and he then will hold on to it. Cards leading at 4-1. Again, these two teams. From the face-off, here's Dro moving in. He fires and he hammers one high and wide to the Dayton net. Here's Dro once again. Carl Dro, spelled D-R-E-U-X. Puck cleared back down by the Flyers again the other way, and being short-handed, they're allowed to do so without the icing. Cards on a power play for 40 seconds. Now making a play there is Ryan. Ryan in the corner, being checked by the Flyers, number 17. That's Olsen. Derek Olsen trying to fight for Ryan with the puck. It comes free to Burkhart or to Zaritsky, but there's a whistle and 2 players down, 1 on each team, and we're going to have another penalty. So now again, we were pretty clean in that first period, but the second period we've had a number of penalties. A cross-check penalty on, it looks like, Michael Holmes. And the referee is discussing it with him. He's an alternate captain. So that's Michael Holmes, number 20. So we're going to play 4-on-4 for 17 seconds. And then the Flyers will be on a power play for 1:43. There are only 45 seconds left in the second period. Flyers get a chance, face off in the Cardinal zone. After it for the Flyers, Lipari. It's stripped away, back come the Cards. 4-on-4, carrying it in for Louisville is Costa. Costa leaves it in the corner, centering, but nobody home for the Cards. And the puck comes down the ice. No icing with the penalties. Piatti wraps it around. Flyers hold it in though. Flyers trying to get a shot. Barola leaves it. Shot. Save. Stick aside by Walsh and cleared. On goal by Studnicka. Boy, that was a sharp clearing shot that wound up on goal, and Studnicka had to be on his toes to make that save, and the buzzer sounds the end of the second period. Well, the first period was a good period for the Flyers. We've got a couple of messages on our chat. Jeff Duford, producer in absentia, says Studnicka standing tall, and he is. And Matt Althoff, who is a relative of Sebastian Althoff of the Flyers, says, "Go Dayton." And we appreciate it. Now Lynn Bates chimes in, says, "Go Flyers." Thank you, Lynn. Lynn and Matt, nice to hear from you. If you want to say something or give a shout out to one of the players, you can just go to the chat on our YouTube page. Flyers, obviously, record-wise, coming into this game, the underdog against these Louisville Cardinals. And the first period, the Flyers, again, the Louisville scoring on the first play of the game, the first shot of the game, inside the first, 15 seconds, as scoring for Louisville was Dylan Dinzik. And then after that, Studnicka played very well, and the Flyers played good defense after that in that first period, protecting their net. And then late in the period, Anthony Martin scored. We'll go over the scoring since they're a little bit slow getting the Zamboni going. But first period, right out of the gate, it was Dylan Dinzik of Louisville, his 13th of the season. And again, all of my scoring that I'm giving you is unofficial. That's just what I think it looks like happened. The officials are not signaling up here, and this public address is not announcing what the referees are giving them as far as the scoring. So everything I'm telling you is unofficial. But Dylan Dinzik, 13th of the season, Assist looked like Dylan Carl. And then at the end of the period, near the end of the period for Dayton, it was Anthony Martine. And for Martine, it was his 10th of the season. Assist I had going to Derek Olson. And if Olson did get an assist on that play, it would have been his second of the season. And then in the second period, it was all cards.
We got Grandma and Grandpa Bates in Rochester, New York, cheering
Okay.
Bobby Bradley.
We'll go over the second period scoring here in a moment. I'd like to, anytime we can, we'll hit our chat line because we appreciate hearing from everybody. Lynn Bates gives us another message. Grandpa and Grandma Bates in Rochester, New York, cheering in absentia for Dayton's Bobby Bradley, and Bobby is number 15 out there. Bobby Bradley. He is 5'11", 215-pounder. He hails from Macedon, New York. That's Macedon, Macedon, New York. So Macedon, maybe that's near Rochester. I'm not sure. Is it? Probably so. So to Rochester, New York, and to the bustling metropolis of Macedon, we bid you good evening from Dayton, Ohio, and appreciate hearing from Lynn and Matt Altoff and engineer in absentia Jeff Duford. Jeff playing hooky this evening. He is under the weather with the you know what, and I'm not even going to say it, but Jeff's fine. He's just fine, but you know what folks have to do, they have to step aside, but so we look forward to our regular engineer Jeff back with us next time against Ohio State, and we appreciate Cherie Champagne stepping in today and Winona Champagne operating the camera, giving their time in for the Dayton Flyers this afternoon. I'm Kent Jacobs, and we're bringing you Flyer home games whenever we can. If you're a Flyer rooter and we're wondering why, because we do all the home games. We were not here last Saturday when the Flyers played Indiana. That was a 6-0 win for Indiana here at Kettering Ice Arena. We were at the local high school we cover, Beaver Creek. Beaver Creek is a suburb of Dayton, and we cover all their home games as well. And because Indiana had a film crew taping the game last weekend, we went ahead and covered the Beaver Creek High School game. So that's where we were last weekend. But sorry we missed it, but awfully glad that we're back here. And we will be back on the Flyers' next and last home game. It's hard to believe. I think they only have one home game left against the Ohio State Buckeye club team, and I think that's in a couple of weeks. So we plan on being here for that as the Flyers close out another season in just a couple of weeks. And unfortunately, they will not be eligible for the playoffs, as the Flyers not enough points. It looks like in the Tri-State League, I think the top 3 teams in each division make the playoffs. I was told by one of the Louisville players it's top 4, but on the Tri-State Hockey League website, it looked like the top 3 teams in each division were highlighted. So it might be the top 3 or it might be the top 4. I'm not sure. But the standings again in the Tri-State Hockey League, In the North Division, the Miami Redhawks club team, the Michigan Wolverines in the North Division lead with 23 points. Ohio State has 18. Again, that's their club team. Ohio U has 15, the Bobcats. Bowling Green Falcons have 6, and the Dayton Flyers have 3. And in the South Division, the Miami Redhawks club team, they have a varsity team as well, as does Ohio State. Miami blowing everybody away at this point with 33 points. Indiana has 26. Kentucky Wildcats with 16. Louisville Cardinals with 12. And Xavier Musketeers with 4. So that's where they all stand. Again, the Tri-State Hockey League is a conference within the American Collegiate Hockey Association, or ACHA, which is, it's the NCAA of club hockey. Club hockey is really kind of a fancy name for intramurals, really. It's kind of a very sophisticated intramurals. And that the club teams do not have scholarship players. They do not get financial assistance from the universities. They basically are a standalone extracurricular program. But I'll tell you that the American Collegiate Hockey Association, 268 teams across the country, and 141 in the southeast region that the Flyers are in, and that the ACHA is in, or I'm sorry, that the TSCHL is in. A very sophisticated alignment, and of course the crosstown school, the Wright State University Raiders, that Dayton Flyer head coach Tony Morris was on way back in, I think it was back in the early 2000s, back in 2003, 2004, something like that. In that time frame, the Wright State Raiders were, and the Flyers are in, the Tri-State League is in Division II. There are 3 divisions in the ACHA, just like the NCAA has different divisions. There are Division 1, 2, and 3 in the Tri-State League, and it has to do, I don't know, with school size or something. But at any rate, the Flyers are in, and the Tri-State League is in Division 2. Well, the Wright State Raiders, they won a Division II national championship in the ACHA way back like 15 years ago or so. And Dayton Flyer head coach Tony Morris was on that team. But the Wright State Raiders don't have a program anymore. And again, it's because these programs, again, are self-sustaining. And if they don't have individuals like Coach Morris and his staff and everybody else that helps out with the Flyer program and other ways that they have donations or fundraisers for the team, to put the team on the ice, because ice time costs a lot of money, uniforms and everything else cost a lot of money. Unless they have individuals that are willing to do that, there's no team. And unfortunately, the Wright State Raiders, Wright State University across town in Fairborn, which is another suburb of Dayton, right near Beaver Creek that I mentioned earlier. Wright State, really a Beaver Creek and Fairborn University, no longer have a program, which is unfortunate, because that would have been a very good cross-town rivalry if Wright State was still in the Tri-State League with the Dayton Flyers and the Miami Redhawks. That would be a really great rivalry. Again, also the Xavier Musketeers and Ohio State, Ohio U, all the, Michigan, Indiana, all the teams. Wright State would have fit right in very well But unfortunately, program does not exist any longer. Cardinals back on the ice, and I protest the Cardinals uniforms. I think they ought to be Cardinal red. They're the Cardinals, for crying out loud. They should be red with black and white trim, but they're going with, I guess, what's more cool, which is the black uniforms right now. And with the red and white trim, the Flyers, they got new uniforms early in the season. Nice white home sweaters with the new Flyer D with the wing on the left side on their shoulder. And red trunks, they've got the Columbia blue trim, which is a light blue color, which is the traditional University of Dayton blue, called Columbia blue, and red trim on the sweaters. We are underway. Dayton on a power play for another minute. Trying to work the puck in front was Aiden Wards. He poke checked away. Loose puck picked up by Nick Lipari. Lipari in the corner. Lipari back to the right point. Now for Olsen, shot in front, blocked away, whistle. One we got. Hooking minor coming up. Boy, the officials have been very busy. It looks like Cam Costa, I think number 16 then. Cam Costa goes off for a 2-minute minor for hooking. So a big chance for the Flyers to try to get back in the game. 46 seconds, a 5-on-3 man advantage, and then for another minute 14, a 1-man advantage. From the draw, Barola. Back for Ward, moving in, drops it off. He's poke checked away actually to Olsen. Olsen drops it in the corner for Trageser. Trageser back for Olsen. Olsen to Trageser. Trageser shot, save, rebound, loose. Pad save for Cam Walsh, puck still loose. Here's Olsen lining it up, shot, save, rebound. Olsen covers it up at the top of the crease with Nick Trageser trying to stuff it in. Cam Walsh has played very well. He's standing on his head, as they say when you have a netminder that's playing very well, a goalie that's facing great adversity. Flyers still 5-on-3 for 19 seconds from the draw. Loose puck, drop back to the right point. Now here's Bradley. Bradley, one-timer, blast from Anthony Martin, and it's sticked aside. Loose puck, puck center now, shot, save, they score! Power play goal for the Flyers, and they cut the lead to 4-2. And scoring for the Flyers is second of the game, Anthony Martin. And for Mr. Martin, goal number 11 of the season. And the good thing is they scored that goal before the first penalty expired, so they still have a 1-man advantage for 15 seconds, or a minute 15 seconds. So I know there's 5 guys on the ice for the Cards. If they scored the goal before the first period, first penalty expired, the Flyers should still have a 1-man advantage. Let's see what the officials, they're at the scores table. If they rule that the goal was scored after the first penalty expired, then we're back to 5-on-5.
Attention fans, please no more derogatory language against the referees and the other team. Thank you.
Okay. Well, apparently, and I can't say I wasn't looking at the clock, and now some of the fans are being warned by the referees about derogatory language, and some of the kids could get removed from the rink. We don't want to see that happen. They're getting, the fans are getting a little chippy. Well, apparently the first penalty had expired. It is a power play goal, but since the first penalty had expired, then the second penalty then is automatically taken off since the goal was scored. Now we have a check behind the back penalty. And heading in, did you see what number? I don't know. Did you see who that was on?
I didn't catch it.
It's so hard. I tried to look at the number of the guy going in, but I didn't see it. Number 3. We think it's on Patrick Williams, maybe. But we're not sure. But a 2-minute power play for the Flyers again, now trailing at 4-2. Maybe had a chance to get back in this game if they can put it in and cut it to 1. Big chance for the Flyers. Puck held in at the blue line. Now Barola unable to hold it in. Back comes Cam Costa trying to work around. He has it stripped away from behind by Barola. Drop pass behind in for DeLeo. DeLeo, he's checked at center ice. After it for the Flyers is Anthony Martin. Shot right on, and catching that chest high is Cam Walsh, the goaltender, and Walsh will hold on to it. Anthony Martin vying for a hat trick on that play. A minute 26 left in the Dayton power play. 18 minutes left in regulation. 4-2, the Cardinals in black leading it. Flyers unable to hold the puck in. Back at center ice. The reset is Aiden Ward. Ward, right wing pass. Off the stick of Trageser. Cards have it. They're going to clear it. And what do we have? A puck moved ahead with a hand. So puck moved ahead with a hand pass, and so that's a violation. And the puck will be dropped inside the Cardinal zone in the right wing circle. From the draw, Ward fires! And it's tipped off a stick just wide. Flyers try to hold it in, but only momentarily. Holmes looking for a breakaway, but the Flyers break it up at center. Back Aiden Ward over the Cardinal line. Ward shot, and it's off the mitt of Cam Walsh. Ward down on the ice behind the net, trying to move the puck in front. Hitting the ice for the Flyers was Bishop trying to make a play. Bishop back on his feet. Now he's back on his rear again. Now Bishop back again off the ice trying to center it. Backhand shot right on, and the save by Walsh. Flyers heavy pressure on the Cardinal net. 28 seconds left in the power play. That backhand shot for the Flyers was off the stick of, I can't tell. Couldn't see his number. But another nice save by Cam Walsh. Cam Walsh, we don't have shot on goal figures for this game. At least not yet. There's the puck cleared away. Flyers unable to hold it in. That's tough. Now setting the puck up behind the net is Stednicka. Flyers start out heading man into center ice. Racing over the Cardinal line. DeLeo checked, and the puck cleared away. And as we have another whistle, and puck is going to be, there's 2 seconds left in the Flyer power play. And that's going to expire without a Dayton goal. They had a rush toward the Cardinal net early in that power play, but Cam Walsh did not allow them to score. Puck drop, shot wide by Holmes of Louisville from the right point. Puck shot ahead by Dro. Behind the net. Cards leading at 4-2. Puck centered but intercepted. Flyers chip it to center. Trying to pick it up, Martin for Barola. Can't chase it down in the slot. Oh, that would have been a big chance for Trevor Barola. Then he's ridden into the boards in the corner. Cards trying to carry out of their own zone. They do. Flyers have to carry back. Martin has it stolen away by Holmes. Holmes for Louisville. Stops, then he loses his edge and hits the ice. Loose puck, right wing boards. Fired back to center. Flyers pick it up. Here's Liam McClements. Shot. Save. Off the mitt of Walsh. Loose puck. Flyers trying to move it in front, but unable to do so. And back come the Cards the other way, left to right. Here come the Cardinals. Shot. Save. Stepnicka off the stick of Carl Drow. Drow again spelled D-R-E-U-X. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's either Drew or Drow, and I'm going to say Drow, but it might be Drew if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And you are a Louisville Cardinal Ritter, let me know on our chat line. From the face-off in the Dayton zone. Cards have it. Shot. Save. Studnicka. Rebound. Kicks to the corner. Both teams at full strength as we approach 15 minutes to play in regulation time, third period. Back come the Flyers trying to carry out of their own zone. And McClements. He's checked. Puck shot in behind the Cardinal net. Wrapped around. Cards have it. Now the Flyers shoot back in from center. Emptied right back out by Colton Ryan. Flyers chase it down. There's Kruger wrapping it around. Flyers trying to start back, but puck intercepted at center by Brett Piatti. Now the Cardinals in their own end shoot at center. It's off the stick of Ryan. Picked up loose by Shredders. Shredders behind the net. Shredders trying to drop it off in front. Flyers intercept and back they come. Here's Trageser. Trying to center. It's intercepted. Broken up. Loose puck right wing side. Shot in front. Trageser. Save. Cam Walsh as it bounded off his big paddle stick. Loose puck. Flyers at center. Pass intercepted. Cards trying to come back. Schwarm trying to move it ahead. He does on goal, and the save by Jack Stednicka. That I think was intended to be a pass, but instead it came on net. And Stednicka holds on to it for a face-off. From the face-off in the Flyer zone, Cards back to get it. Miller. Pass at center intercepted by Bora. He dumps in behind the Cardinal net into the corner. Flyers trying to control the loose puck. Bora shoots behind the net. Chased down for the Cardinals by Williams. Shot ahead to center. Cards dump it in the Dayton zone, and that's going to be an icing violation against Louisville. Clock down to 13:20 left in regulation. Flyers need to get on the board. They had a power play chance a few moments ago, but were unable to score as Cam Walsh, the goalkeeper for Louisville, played very well in this game. And he faced a big rush on that last power play, but kept the puck out. From the draw in the Cardinal zone, Flyers trying to hold it in. Puck shot behind the net by Palacios. Cards come back out. There's Joyce. He'll dump it in. Parker Joyce dumps behind the Dayton net and then heads off on a line change. Cards changing on the fly. Puck stolen away by Cam Costa. Costa with Dro. Puck trying to be centered to Dro, but it's broken up by the Flyers. Loose puck still in the Dayton zone. Wrapped around to the far corners. Flyer control. It's Palacios wrapping it around. Here come the Flyers. Aiden Ward over for Kevin Bora. Bora ridden into the boards hard by one of the Cardinals. Flyers shot. Blocked in front. Loose puck is shot right to the center red line. Nobody there. And now we've got a whistle and a penalty. What do we have? One of the Flyer players, that is Aiden Ward, No, it's not Aiden. Well, who's that? Huh? 17? Was it 7 or 17? I think it was 17, I think. That's Derek Olson, I think. It was either Aiden Ward or Derek Olson. I saw a number 7 on his back, but I might have thought I saw a 1 as well. But so we think it's Derek Olson. If it's Aiden Ward instead, I apologize to Mr. Olson. Again, they are not. The public address is not announcing goals and penalties, and they've had a fellow down there that's made a couple of announcements, but they're not doing that. I should have said something after the second period asking them if they would do so. Because if they don't, we don't know. So power play for the Cards. There's a shot by Carl. Pad save. Kicked aside by Jack Stednicka. Puck cleared all the way on goal. Save made by Cam Walsh. Here come the Cards resetting on a power play. Back up is Dylan Carl. Carl, pass at center. Dumped in by Chickalise. 1:20 left in the Louisville power play. And Louisville in all black. Here is Burkhart. Burkhart lost the handle on it. Now gets it back, fights off Barola. Burkhart carries the puck all the way around to the left point, then drops it off. He dropped it off for Jake Chickalise. Now puck shot, and it's deflected off a stick high and wide. One of the Flyer players goes down. Crowd is yelling about that, but I don't think there's a penalty on that play, and Dayton Flyer Ryan Briggs is discussing it with the referees, but there is no penalty on Louisville on that play. Score remains 4-2. It's Colton Ryan winning the draw shot. And that's either wide or I don't know, Stednicka may have gotten a piece of that one. Loose puck along the left wing wall the other way. Cards trying to hold it in. They do, but it's intercepted by the Flyers' Bishop, and he clears the puck away. 25 seconds left in the Louisville man advantage. They lead at 4-2. They're looking to put a dagger in the Flyer hopes of a comeback. Dro drops the puck off at center ice. It's chipped ahead by the Cards. A shot! Stick save by Stednicka. That was off the stick of Michael Holmes. Now another shot. They score! Carl Dro from the left point. A power play goal. There were just 3 seconds left in the power play. And correction, that's Zaritsky. I think it's Dro. I think Dro number 8 got the shot away. I'm going to unofficially give it to Carl Dro, and for Dro, that's goal number 6 of the season. And they're not announcing the goals. I might try to get the score sheet before we go off to find out. There's another shot right from the face-off at center, and the save made as Jake Shredders of the Cardinals raced down the ice from the face-off right at the center red line, and he charged at the Flyer net, got a shot away, and Stednicka makes the save. Another shot wide of the far post off the stick of Morgan of Louisville. Cards now lead at 5-2. Puck cleared away. And Walsh will play it instead of letting it go for icing. He sets it up for Brett Piatti. Piatti checked. Puck centered. Puck loose. And Walsh is down. Walsh decided to play that last puck instead of letting it go for icing, and it almost cost him because the Flyers were able to take the puck away from Piatti and got a scoring chance, but Walsh able to make the stop. Right now, Jack Studnicka, giving up 5 goals in this game, is right about at his average. He's giving up 5.42, so nearly 5.5 goals per game. Cam Walsh at 3.23, so if things go for his average, Flyers will score again. Here's Cam Costa, nice stick work. Cam Costa drops it off. Cam Costa with some nice, nifty stick handling through the defense. Almost got a shot away on that play, but lost the handle. Loose puck at center as the teams change. Now the Cards controlling their own end. Long pass at center off a stick. The Cardinals have to retreat. Dangerous pass to Denzik. Denzik trying to line something up. Drop pass for Drow. Drow trying to work in. Drow behind the net. Drow centers. It's intercepted by the Flyers. Back they come. Kevin Bohr racing down the ice with Aiden Ward. Shot! Save by the stick of Walsh. Ward was there for a rebound, but it was deflected too far aside by Walsh. Denzik the other way for Louisville. Centers, but Bora intercepts. Flyers Aiden Ward at center ice. Pass deflected away. Cards have it. Yasnik was the intended recipient of that pass, but the Cards intercept. Now back is Burkhart. Burkhart trying to move in. Shot. And they score! Zach Burkhart with a nifty play and a great backhand shot. And that is the dagger. And for Mr. Burkhart, that's goal number 8 of the season. Cam Burkhart, he works through a couple of defenders. He fights them off, and a backhand shot goes over the shoulder of goalie Jack Studnicka, and it's a 6-2 Cardinal lead. Now we're down to 8 minutes to go. Flyers are going to try to make things closer. Back come the Cards. Here's Burkhart again. He's looking for a teammate in front, but it's broken up, and he was looking for Michael Holmes in front, but the Flyers intercept. Puck shot in the Cardinal zone to our left, and Louisville regains possession. Back over the Flyer line. Burkhart, drop pass. Shot! Right off the face mask of goalie Studnicka. That was, I think, off the stick of Burkhart, I think. Puck centered again. Flyers were able to take the puck away, but then just momentarily, Ryan had it. He lost it. Flyers come back 2-on-1 the other way. Here come the Flyers. Fake centering pass, and it's broken up. That was Sully Clark who tried to make that play. Cards get back. A blast by Barola is just wide of the far post. Whistle. We're going to have a penalty, I believe, on Louisville. I think. Well, let's see. There's pushing and shoving. I think it's going to be one of the Cardinals. And that's going to be Thiago Ramirez, number 7. That's a slash, and we've got a roughing. What do we have here? Oh. 7 and 18. Okay, so we have dual penalties. I think a slash on Thiago Ramirez and a roughing on Anthony Martin. So we've got 4-on-4, which is pretty fun hockey, usually wide open. And back for the Cards is Carl, Dylan Carl. Dylan spelled D-I-L-L-O-N in his case. Cards Try to start out, Carl on left wing. He's got Piatti moving in the slot. Carl trying to center it. Still has it. Now on right wing. Carl moves around. He's checked by Barola. But still has it. Carl still has it. Now he's ridden into the boards by Barola. Puck squirts free to center. Cards retain possession. Cam Costa. One player, teammate, was in the attacking zone, so he had to circle back. Here come the Flyers the other way. Liam McClemens, he's checked into the far boards. Barola had it, tried to pass it in front, and that was blocked away by the Cards. 50 seconds left in the dual minor penalties. There's a shot from center by the Flyers' Will Musel. That's off a defender wide of the mark. Puck held in by Derek Olson. But the Cards take it back. Fresh legs on the ice for both teams. There's a pass off a skate down all the way and past the Flyer goal line, and that'll be icing. It's icing because the teams are at even strength 4-on-4. When a team is short-handed due to a penalty, they are allowed to ice the puck. If a team is short-handed because a goalie is been pulled for an extra attacker, you are not allowed to ice the puck if it's 6-on-5. So in this case, they're 4-on-4 due to penalties, so they can ice the puck, or they're not allowed to ice the puck. Flyers trying to get a shot away. Several players fight for it. Come away with it is Dylan Dimzik. Flyers take the puck away. There is Ricky Bridges. Bridges checked. Back come the Cards, trying to break out the other way. 2-on-1, centering pass. One shot, one pass too many. Now the puck centered again, right in front of the Dayton net. Fanning on a shot for the Cards was Dinzik. Flyers get it out of the zone. Here is Nick Lipari trying to center it. Loose in front. Oh my goodness. That'll be a penalty. The Flyers' Derek Olson, number 17, had a wide open shot right in the slot. He would have had a point blank shot on the goal, but it's a tripping minor. And I didn't see who that was on. Did you see who that was on? 14? So we believe it was on Brett Piatti. P-I-O-T-T-I. Piatti or Pioti. I believe it's Piatti. If it's Pioti, I apologize. And Brett spelled with just one T, B-R-E-T. Flyer power play. Barola winds up, fires! And it's off a stick wide of the mark into the corner. Barola unable to hold it in. Trevor goes back. Flyers reset. Anthony Martin on left wing, back in the Cardinal zone. Stops, centers, shot, one-timer, saved by Walsh. That was off the stick of Briggs. A minute and a half left in the Dayton power play. Flyers control there along the far side is Briggs, but the puck cleared away by the Cardinal defense. Flyers need to get on the board to cut the lead in half. They trail it 6-2. Drop pass at center, picked up by Bora. Bora checked by two Cardinals, and they will shoot it down the ice. Out of the crease to play it. That's not a shot on goal, as because Stednicka stepped out of the crease. He just stops the puck to set it up for a teammate. Left wing pass for Aiden Ward, unable to catch up to it. Whistle. Is that offside? And I think the Flyer player was in ahead of the play, offside at the Cardinal blue line. 48 seconds left in the Dayton power play. 3:20 left in the game. Cards lead it by 4, 6-2. It was 1-1 after 1. It was 4-1 after 2. And it's been 2-1 Cardinals in this third period to make it 6-2 overall. Flyers still on a power play for half a minute. Right point. There was Olsen. Olsen moves in, winds up, fires, and it's wide. Lapari in the corner. Lapari for Ward. Ward checked, puck cleared, and the Flyers have to circle back, trying to steal the puck away for Louisville's Ty Morgan, but the Flyers come away with it. Here come the Flyers. If they make a play, they had a breakout, but they unable to hook up. Now the other way, out of the net is Studnicka to break up a Cardinal 2-0 charge. That would have been shorthanded, but now the Cardinals back to full strength. The penalty to, we believe, Piatti has been killed off. 2.5 to go. It's been a spirited game today. A lot of action. We'll see if the Flyers can get this score closer. Aiden Ward trying to stick handle around a defender, has it taken away. Michael Holmes had it. Holmes checked. Puck kicks over for McClemens. He lost it. Puck cleared. Here's Ciccarelli has it. Trying to circle around. Shot, pad, save. That was, I got his name wrong on that. It's Chicalise, I'm sorry. He made the nice play to get a shot. Another shot. Oh! Fanning on a one-timer was Burkhart. He had the net wide open on the near side, but fanned on it. Now back for the Flyers, Liam McClemens. McClemens, drop pass, shot! Oh, it trickles just wide of the far post. Now for the Flyers, Phillips, line to center, it's broken up, and back come the Cards. Cardinals have it stripped away by the Flyers' Spencer DeLeo. DeLeo shoots to the center red line, whistle, penalty. The referee pointing at someone on a slash. Let's see who heads off. It's going to be young Mr. Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams, number 3. On a slashing minor. The Flyers, for the balance of this game, will be on a power play unless they score, and that would kill it off the rest of it. We are at, it looks like 1 minute even. Or it might be 1:05. The lights on the scoreboards are a little bit dim, kind of hard to see, but it's a minute or a minute 5, I think, left in the. Yes, a minute 5 left in the game. Puck cleared away from the draw. Behind his own net, Studnicka sets it up for Trevor Barola. Barola looking to move it ahead. Back come the Flyers. Racing into the Cardinal zone behind the net now is Martin. Back for Barola, left point. Left wing, Martin. Right wing pass, Barola. Barola drops it off for DeLeo. There's a shot, Martin, and it's off a stick wide. Puck held in by DeLeo. 25 seconds left in the game. Barola shot, trying to get a tip on it. Was Briggs, and the puck cleared away. That was a nice scoring chance for the Flyers a moment ago. Briggs just missing on a tip. One more rush. Boys, let's see if they can put one in. They got to get going. They're slow to get out of the zone. Let's see. Oh, there's a drop pass that his teammate wasn't looking for it. I don't think they're going to get a shot away, and they won't. Final score in a fun, exciting game here on a Saturday night. The Louisville Cardinals defeat the Dayton Flyers by a score of 6-2. As the two teams will congratulate each other. And folks, if you'll stand by for a moment, I'm going to try to get the score sheet so we can get the official goal scoring. Stand by, please. will make the playoffs?
Well,
Is it top 3 or top 4?
I think it's top 4.
Okay.
3 get it, and then it's like that 4th one. I forget how it goes.
I looked on the website and it had the top 3 shadowed.
Yeah, like I think they get in for sure, and I don't know what they go by. I'm pretty sure it's 4 though.
One of your other guys told me that.
Yeah.
Well, good game.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for having us.
Congratulating the Louisville film crew. They were here we're not videotaping. I'm giving my age away. Cherie Champagne, I said they were videotaping the game. I'm 20 years ago. I'm showing my age. They were filming it with the digital thing. So we like to thank them, a couple of nice fellows, young fellows from Louisville, University of Louisville, taping, or what do you call it? Videotaping? What do you call it? You can't say taping. Shooting. I'll call it shooting. Shooting the game with their video camera thing. Well, I was able to procure the score sheet. So let me give you the goals and the scoring for the game, and then we'll follow things up. Oh, you're shooting me right now? Okay. What are you doing? Are you shooting me or videotaping me? You're not videotaping me. You're capturing me with the digital. What do you call them? What do you call the individual little pixels? You're pixelating me. So, okay, let's go over the scoring, and then we'll go with 3 stars, and then we'll wrap things up. Let's see this. I've got to use my bifocals. I'm showing my age that way also. Let's see if I can read this. Okay. First period. For the Flyers, Anthony Martin. Young Mr. Martin is from Madison, New Jersey. And for Anthony, that was his 10th goal of the season. And the assist on that play went to Kruger and Clark. So Kyle Kruger and Sully Clark, the assists on that. And for Louisville, in the first period, it was Dinzik. And for young Mr. Dinzik, his 13th goal of the year, Dylan Dinzik, and the assists on his goal in the first period went to Carl and Millay. So after one, it was 1-1. Second period really told the tale for Louisville as they took over the game in the second period, as it was Cam Costa. Cam Costa scoring his 15th goal of the season, assisted by Carl and Dinzek. And then it was, trying to read the scribbling here, folks. It was Chicalese, and everybody's mispronouncing that. I found out before the game that that's the pronunciation, Cicalese. Chicalese. I don't know if that's Italian, maybe, but for young Jacob Chicalese, goal number 4 of the season, and that goal was assisted by Burkhart and Holmes. And then it was Burkhart, Zach Burkhart, 8th goal of the season, assisted by Holmes and Ramirez. And then the last goal of that second period to make it 4-1 was scored by Dylan. Wait a minute. I'm confused here. It was Dro.
He's asking about the score sheet.
How long? I'll have it just for a couple more minutes. Sure. Okay. So that's so Dro got the goal for Louisville, last one of the period, assisted by Zritsky and Holmes. Flyers. Second goal was Martin, his second of the game, and for Anthony, his 11th of the season, assisted by DeLeo and Briggs. And then the Cardinals put a capper on things. Burkhart, his second of the game, and for him, his 9th of the season, and that goal was assisted by Holmes. Let's see, shots on goal. Let's see if they have that. Do they take shots? I don't think they took shots. Here you go. Thanks. Unofficially.
Dayton had 29, Louisville 44.
Oh, yikes. 44-29. Unofficially, shots on goal. Louisville 44, Dayton 29. So you get doubled up on shots, and that's what you're going to have. They were basically doubled up on goals, 6-2. So let's figure out a 3 stars for this game, and then we'll put a capper on this one. Let's give the number 3 star of the game to goaltender Cam Walsh. Cam Walsh did a good job stopping 27 of 29 shots. Let's give the number 2 star of the game to Anthony Martin of Dayton with 2 goals. And then we'll give the number 1 star of the game to Zach Burkhart. Burkhart had a couple of goals and an assist as well. So 3 points on the game for young Mr. Burkhart. So that'll wrap things up from Kettering Ice Arena. Again, we'll be with you again in a couple of weeks for Ohio State Buckeyes club team coming here to Kettering to face the Flyers. So that'll be in a couple weeks. Flyers with a loss today dropped to 3 wins, 14 losses, and 1 tie on the season. The Louisville Cardinals now 18-9-0 on the season. And with the Cardinals win in the Tri-State Conference, they pulled to within 2 points of University of Kentucky for 3rd place, as we believe it's the top 4 teams in the conference that make the playoffs. So 4 out of the 5 teams. But right now it looks like UD and Xavier will be the 2 teams that will not be participating in the playoffs this season. But the Flyers trying to build for the future under Coach Morris, and they made progress. They played some tough defense today, and I think they are making progress as the season goes on. So that'll wrap things up. We appreciate all the chats, everybody sending messages in, and we hope to see you again in a couple weeks against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Speaking for guest videographer Winona Champagne, for backup producer and engineer Cherie Champagne, speaking for engineer in absentia playing hooky, Jeff Duford. This is Kent Jacobs again reminding you the final score, Louisville 6 and Dayton 2. Until next time, good afternoon or good evening, everybody, from the Kettering Ice Arena.